Hey everybody, it's Ron from Pick Dawgz. This is Ron's Bank Shot Breakdown. We're going to go over 4 college basketball games for Sunday, January 26, 2025. Now, if you like what you see, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to put your college basketball picks in the comments section below. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games I love the most in college basketball and other sports, you can find those at the Premium Picks tab at pickdawgz.com. There's also a link in the description. Alrighty, here we go. Here are the games for Sunday in college hoops. First up, we have Duquesne and Fordham. This one is 12 p.m. Eastern on USA Network. Now, Duquesne has definitely been a lot better in conference play than they were at the very beginning of the season. They were 0-6 to start non-conference play. I believe they were 0-6 against the spread as well, and at one point 2-8 also in non-conference action, losing games that you really would not expect this program to lose to Maine, St. Peter's, Hampton, but like I said, in A10 play, they have really stepped up their game, and that's where it's most important to step up your game. You have a couple of big wins over St. Joseph, St. Bonaventure, even towards the end of non-con play, a win over UC Irvine. For me, though, I think Fordham is really an underrated team in the A10. I know they're 0-6 this season in conference play. It's been a disaster start to the conference action, but they've been a lot more competitive in their most recent games where they forced triple overtime against UMass. They played in a close one at Loyola Chicago. I think now returning home, I expect Fordham to at least cover the number in this game, and I would not be surprised to see them win this game by a pretty good margin. Rebounding-wise, I think Fordham can compete in this one. I like the fact that they're able to force some turnovers. They're also the much better free throw shooting team in this game. Duquesne is one of the weakest free throw shooting teams in the entire country, let alone the conference. They're ranked 354th, while Fordham, they're at 73% as a team. If this game is close late, which I expect it will be, and the free throws really matter, I think Fordham, especially at home, is going to be able to make those clutch shots to be able to win this game. So give me the Rams in this one at home. Next up, it's UAB and Memphis. This one, 1 p.m. Eastern on ESPN2. Similar to Duquesne, UAB was a tournament team from last year that started the season slow this year with a losing record in non-conference play through their first 7 games. And now, where it matters most, they're playing their best basketball of the season on a 5-game win streak in conference play and with a 5-1 overall AAC record. The difference between Duquesne and UAB, Duquesne basically has a new roster this year. UAB returned a lot of production from last year's team, so it was increasingly disappointing to see them start slow in non-conference action. But like I said, they're playing their best ball of the year right now. Their offense is firing all cylinders, 80-plus points in their last 5 games. And while their defense is still a big-time question mark and really a big-time weakness, I think UAB scores enough in this game to keep it close at the very least and potentially wins it at the most. I think when you look at Memphis, Memphis certainly has the capability of running UAB out of the gym. But when you have a defense like UAB has, there's going to be games where you get crushed, and it could very well be this situation. But Memphis is also a team that is not defending the glass very well. They're one of the worst defensive rebounding teams in the country. UAB, 8th best in offensive rebounding in the entire country. They should get a lot of second chance opportunities in this one. Also, Memphis turns the ball over a ton, over 20% of their possessions. If you're giving a bad defense turnovers on the other end and fast break buckets, it's going to be a long day in my opinion. So I think Memphis is the better team and they're playing at home, but UAB is a dangerous dog when you're giving them this many points. And with that lethal kind of offense that's firing right now, I got to go with UAB plus the points and on the money line in this one. Next up, it's Florida Atlantic taking on North Texas. This one's 2 p.m. Eastern on ESPNU. Similar to UAB, Florida Atlantic, not a great defensive team, but their offense can be potent. They take a lot of threes. They make them at a decent rate. They're, overall, there's a strong offense led by a really good offensive-minded head coach in John Jacobs. And yes, they've been disappointing at times this year. They're 3-3, subpar in conference play. But North Texas, while they're an excellent defensive team, I don't trust their offense enough in a game like this to be laying a number like this. This is a really big spread to be laying with a dangerous team like the Owls on the other side. I know it's a true road game for FAU, and I expect the Mean Green offense to get going against FAU, but I just think this is a spread that I got to take advantage of with Florida Atlantic. I think they're a team to watch out for in terms of a potential run in the conference tournament because that offense is so strong. If it catches fire, if it gets red hot like we see UAB right now, it's going to be a dangerous team. So give me Florida Atlantic. I know they burned us a few times this year. I'm going to take the points with the Owls. Next up, we have Northwestern and Illinois. This one is going to be 3 p.m. Eastern on the Big Ten Network. Northwestern is an excellent home team, and I think they're a lot better than their current record and KenPom rating. Shot quality-wise, a very strong team on both ends of the court. They take care of the ball. They force turnovers. They're an experienced team, but the problem with Northwestern this year and in recent years, they have really struggled on the road. We have not seen them win a single true road game this season in conference play and non-conference play. They started the season with a road loss against Dayton. Then in their first conference road game against Iowa, it was a close one, but still a loss, 80-79 final. Then we've seen, some other close losses on the road against Michigan and Penn State. They got crushed against Purdue, 79-61. So while they've been here and there keeping games competitive on the road, they still have not been able to win a single game in a true road spot this year. And I just think with Illinois coming off the blowout loss against Maryland, it was a shocking blowout loss. I mean, Illinois was a big favorite in that game. They lose it by 21. Now they're on a 2-game losing streak. They've lost 3 of their last 4. I expect a fired-up effort, a good home court advantage. I think Illinois is just going to be too much in this game, especially on the glass, where they have a big advantage in this one. So unless Northwestern goes crazy from three-point range like they did last game against Indiana, I don't think they stand a chance in this one. I'm going to lay the points with Illinois. And that's it. Those are the games for Sunday in college basketball. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe and put those college basketball picks in the comment section below. Again, if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. As always, this is Romanelli. Good luck.